In September 2025, a homicide investigation began here, in this neighborhood in the Hollywood Hills. Residents had reported a 2023 Tesla Model Y that had been sitting on a public street for weeks. It appeared abandoned, and parking enforcement eventually had the vehicle towed away to an impound lot. Days after the car arrived at the yard, employees reported a severe odor of decay. They alerted the police, who arrived to search the vehicle. Inside the front trunk, officers found a cadaver bag. It contained a severely decomposed and dismembered body. The victim was identified as Celeste Rivas Hernandez. She was a 14-year-old middle schooler who had been reported missing from her home in Lake Elsinore, about 70 miles away. When detectives ran the vehicle's registration, they found it belonged to 21-year-old David Burke, the viral alt-pop singer known as D4vd's.
Finding a missing teenager in a famous musician's car changed the nature of the case, beginning a months-long effort to bridge the gap between the missing person report and the body in the trunk. Prosecutors allege a timeline of grooming that began when Burke met Celeste at age 11, escalating to sexual abuse by the time she was 13. Physical evidence also linked the two. They shared matching tattoos on their index fingers. According to the district attorney's office, Celeste had threatened to expose their relationship. This is the motive prosecutors presented in court, that Burke killed the 14-year-old to protect his career from the fallout of statutory rape allegations. On April 23, 2025, prosecutors alleged Burke lured Celeste to his home, where he stabbed her and stood by while she bled to death. Despite the body's decomposition, the autopsy revealed 2 penetrating wounds to her torso and liver, injuries consistent with a sharp object. Immediately after the date of the killing, online orders were placed under a fake name for 2 chainsaws, heavy-duty bags, and a blue inflatable pool. The prosecution contends the pool was purchased to prevent blood from staining the garage floor during dismemberment. They also allege Burke amputated the victim's left ring and pinky fingers, the fingers where she had a tattoo of his name. While continuing his music career on tour, Burke allegedly left the dismembered body inside his vehicle, parked in the open on a public street. To protect the integrity of the investigation, the LAPD successfully requested a judge to seal the autopsy report for several months. A secret grand jury was convened to compel testimony from witnesses, while Burke remained free. Search warrants eventually uncovered DNA matching the victim inside the garage, along with text logs and images recovered from Burke's iCloud account. This accumulation of biological and digital data provided the basis for the arrest and the subsequent capital murder charges. In April 2026, police armed with rifles arrested Burke at a residence in Hollywood. He was charged with first-degree murder, mutilation of a body, and child sexual abuse. He has pleaded not guilty to all counts. The charges created a jarring contrast with Burke's music, which often featured a murderous alter ego he called Itami. While fans discussed his lyrics and characters as artistic fiction, the district attorney alleges that Burke was using his fame to conceal the killing of a minor. The case serves as a warning about the lack of safeguards for children within the sphere of social media influence. Celeste had been reported missing multiple times over the course of a year, yet she remained in the orbit of the person now accused of her murder. Her family remains in what their attorney describes as indescribable pain. As Lake Elsinore mourns a 14-year-old girl, they wait to see if the legal process will bring justice for Celeste.